Good afternoon, Britain. It's 20 to 2, and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has left hospital almost 2 weeks after having abdominal surgery. A statement issued by Kensington Palace said the Princess has now returned to her home in Windsor and is making good progress.
Yes, the statement also read, the Wales family continues to be grateful for the well wishes they have received from around the world, and they have received hundreds of thousands, millions. Let's now speak to former Royal Correspondent and writer Michael Cole. Michael, good news.
Yes, Emily, good afternoon, and good afternoon to you, Tom. I'm sure I speak for us all when I wish Catherine, Princess of Wales, a speedy and complete recovery. They said it would be 2 weeks, and it has been 2 weeks, 13 nights she's been in hospital. Make no mistake, this is a serious matter. They don't keep you in hospital that long for a minor complaint. Quite rightly, the press office of Kensington Palace has issued no further information as to the real cause for the surgery, and that's right and proper. She's entitled to her privacy. She is a wife, a mother, a daughter and a sister, and like any other woman, she's entitled to keep her private medical information to herself. It was interesting, there was no departure photo call, and she's gone off straight to Adelaide Cottage in the middle of Windsor Great Park to recuperate. That, of course, is where her children are. They go to school locally, and she'll want to be there, but it's not an ideal place for recuperation and convalescence. It's not terribly big. In fact, there's no room inside the house for the nanny. She has to live in an outbuilding. And one of the former tenants, Mrs. Rosemary Townsend, the wife of Group Captain Peter Townsend, who had an affair with Princess Margaret, she said that Adelaide Cottage was the coldest place she'd ever known on earth. So maybe they won't stay there for that long. And of course, Catherine's parents have a larger house not far away in Berkshire. But let's hope she's on the way to recovery. There'll be no public appearances, at least before Easter. And the Prince of Wales is cutting back his programme so that he can be there looking after his wife, which is absolutely right and proper, and caring for the children in the very modern way.
And Michael, just briefly, this has been an extraordinary time for senior royals because on the very same day, practically within an hour of learning that the Princess of Wales was going to hospital, we learnt that the King would have his own visit to hospital too. But now that's over and done with, and the King will be getting back to duties in the coming weeks.
Yes, indeed. I was on your programme, this very programme, about to talk about the Prince of Wales and the Church of England when the news came through that Catherine had gone into hospital, if you remember.
Yes,
and then an hour later, we had the King, or 90 minutes later. Quite extraordinary. And of course, we mustn't forget Sarah, Duchess of York. She's also been undergoing treatment and hospitalisation at a clinic in Austria for her skin cancer. All very serious. The good things, if there are good things in these, is that we've been assured on 2 occasions that there was nothing cancerous about the King's prostate or about whatever it is that ails the Princess of Wales. So that's extraordinarily good news. But it is, they say things come in threes sometimes, don't they? Bad news. And I think that's probably what we've had. But there you are. The King will be out in a couple of days at least. It's quite interesting. Quite often after a prostate procedure of this kind, people are out of hospital in a day or two. But obviously the surgical team, I'm sure that the top people in the profession are making sure that he's okay before he leaves. And then it will be quite a long period, a whole month before he's back fully functioning on all cylinders. But he'll be carrying on with the work of state, signing the papers that are needed to be signing and doing his red boxes. So we're on the upward slope now.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time, as always, Michael Cole, former Royal Correspondent and writer. Great to speak to you.